Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. Glad to have you on board. This is a tarot reading for people who, well, they're multitaskers and they want to improve their imagination. Why? Because the better your imagination, the better your manifesting abilities. You have to see it, you have to feel it, you have to be it in between your ears. It's that brain power. And so that's the reason why I do an audio version. This is the reason why you only have one screen or one picture on the screen for the entire reading, as you do right now. This is the tarot spread for today. This gives you the opportunity to kind of get into a Zen state. You're not having distractions, visual distractions. Okay, this allows you to focus on the reading and follow along in terms of what you're seeing there in the spread. However, let's say you want to get up, have a cup of coffee, tea, cereal, sandwich, whatever. You still can listen, and that's important. Because whenever you have the opportunity to simply listen, free of visual distractions, your imagination improves immensely. And that's the point. And being that this is a manifestation reading, it's a different bird, it's a different animal from other tarot readings. I focus on you and you alone, everything from your point of view. So, we begin. We have the lower level, which we will begin at. We'll move to the upper level. Both center cards in the bottom and upper level are critical. So we begin with the lower level, and the oracle card, community. Mama giraffe, baby giraffe, connecting. And that's really what the energy in this reading is all about. It's being together as one. It's finding your tribe. Community. Real powerful. And the number in the upper right-hand corner is 8. 8 is the element of production, reality, existence. So what you are trying to do at this point is reformulate your community, your tribe. You may have been around the same people, the same way, all of your life. But you want to change. You want something different, you want something better. The last 3 years, for virtually everyone, has been super critical because it has forced us to do something that we don't want to do. And that is look inside. Really kind of take a measure of ourselves, of our lives. You know, where are we going? Why do we want what we want? This community, this tribe, this search for belonging, for being together as one, is really what this year is going to be about. It's going to be an active year, and it's going to be a year when you again reassemble your life and the people around you. So, let's begin. The first card, bottom row, left side, justice. That's really what you're looking for. If I had to put it into a word, it's justice. It's fairness. Okay? It's truth, it's balance. You want to build a life that's built on truth. The last 3 years has told you, if you've been paying attention, that's the key, that much of what we have been told all of our lives has been baloney, it's been manipulation, it's been fabrication. It's been used to get us to do what they want. People in power, kind of like puppeteers, and we are their puppets. And you're beginning to see that clearly more and more every day. And so because of that, you have, like all of us, kind of lived a life that was a lie. To ourselves, if no one else. You're beginning to see that. That's the reason for the Justice card, helping you form community. Because before you form your new community, which may include some of the people that you have in your current community, but before you recalculate community, you have to know what you're going for, and you're going for justice. And the reason you want to go for justice is because it's true, And because when you have truth, when you have fairness, when you have balance, you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is happiness, blessings, love, even a level of contentment. Okay, you don't have the stresses that you've been having. You don't have the worry. Yeah, life is not going to be perfect with this new community, but it'll be more honest. It'll have more integrity. It'll be more of a reflection of what's going on inside of you. And what's going on inside of you, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles, of course, things that we value, not just money. Nine of Pentacles talks about stability, security. And maybe the most important is self-reliance. You're not being taken advantage of. Right now, all of us have kind of given up our freedom and our independence, our security for convenience. Oh, if you do this, this will make your life much easier. Oh, if you do this, this is going to be more fun. Oh, if you do this. And we're now discovering that if you do this, you're giving up yourself. For the sake of convenience. Ooh, I got this little gadget. Ooh, I got this thing. Ooh, I got this. I got it. But you lost the most important part. You lost your soul. And the last 3 years has given you insight in that regard. So you are at a point where you are deciding, I must be my own emperor. I must be my own authority. I must make up my own regulations. I must decide for myself to take responsibility for myself. Not surrender my dignity, my humanity, my spirituality to something or someone else for the sake of convenience or anything, because I see what the ultimate price is. I become a slave to something or someone else. I lose me in the process. So you must be your own emperor. You have to really, what this talks about is taking ownership. The Justice card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor are all talking about taking responsibility for you. Not letting somebody else say, oh, we know what's best. Go up to the upper deck, if you will. Left side, got Two of Pentacles. The dance of change is what I call it. And the reason is twos always are decisions, right? Here, we're talking about making a decision about your values, what's important to you, Pentacles. So up to this point, you've been juggling. Okay? Money, myself, what do I need, what do I want? And you really have not successfully been handling all of that. So you need to decide that you got to organize a little bit. You got to quit scattering your energies, because it just makes you unstable. Makes you unhappy. You have to pick and choose. Remember, the Emperor energy, you become your own boss, you become responsible for you. You're looking for justice, fairness. Well, then you have to value you. You have to value your assessment of you, your life. What are you going for? Don't let anybody else tell you what you're going for. You decide. Let your gut tell you what's really valuable. What really lights my fire? That's the next card, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands talks about creativity, beginnings, inspiration, enthusiasm, even courage. Why? Because when you're enthused, you're capable of doing all kinds of things. And that's what's been missing in your life and everybody else's lives, especially over the last 3 years. It's amazing how we have acquired what they've wanted us to acquire. We have acquired things, lots of things, all kinds of things. Ooh, fun buying, ooh, getting shopping, ooh, ooh. And it still leaves us empty. And more importantly, it still leaves them in control. So the Ace of Wands is saying, no, you want to plug into a life that you design for you. What that is? Loving yourself. Queen of Cups. Queens are always, I don't know, the presenters, if you will. Kings set up the opportunity, but queens take advantage of the opportunities. And she's intuitive, sensitive, compassionate to herself. To herself. And very often when I say loving yourself, people get the idea of narcissism. Not narcissism at all. Narcissists don't love themselves. That's why they act like they do. Domineering, commanding, isolating. Queen of Cups, just the opposite. Whatever you have, you can give. She has love, and she gives it. And over all the way to the right, the top row, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords means, well, first of all, knights always bring gifts, right? So Knight of Swords talks about incisiveness, being able to make a decision, being able to find your community, to know what's important to you so that you can restructure your community so it supports and reflects you. Okay? You are gaining some new information, probably will throughout the year, and it's making you think differently. Okay? It's getting you to be more incisive. It's one of the problems that you have when you don't have a lot of confidence in yourself. You can't make up your mind. And when you do, you're not really happy with it because you're not really sure what you're making up your mind about. You don't have a clear set of values. Again, we go back to that. So the final card, and we're up top, is the vice versa card in the center. It's the Eight of Cups. You have to walk away. You're feeling unfulfilled. You've done what they've told you to the best of your ability. You've followed the rules to the best of your ability, and you still feel empty. You have a lot of things, but they're just things. Your soul is screaming for more. So you're going to have to walk away from some people and some things that you're used to, that you love. Because that's the only way that you're going to find your new community. The new people, thoughts, feelings that support you and your spiritual growth. The new community where you can act together as one. Not in every case, obviously. You're going to have differences. But you can operate from a common area that you're not doing right now. Very important. 2023 is a building year. It's an action year. Finding community is going to be a big part of that. So that's the read. I have another read for you tomorrow because I do a brand new tarot read every day, 365. Hope you're with me. But if you're not, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to do a little tarot together, the best way, of course, peace and blessings.